So if you didn't watch the last video, the restoration we did on this to bring it back, and now I've flipped over to only using green shocker and dirt booster. So that's where I am. I'm happy with my lawn. Now I'm just using green shocker and dirt booster. But today I'm going to talk to you. A lot of people have asked about keeping Bermuda out of your flower beds, or once it's in there, how do you kill it without using something like a Roundup that's going to kill. We have a lot of juniper, and man, once you get that Bermuda into juniper, it's almost impossible to get it out. You got to sit there and pull it. So today I'll show you a product. It's called Fusilade. I'll link to it down below. Don't forget the lawn guides. The lawn guides are out, guys. Use them. I keep saying that. Bermuda, Zoysia, and all the cool season. Get them and use them. They're free. I'll put a link on the page below. Everything will be linked below. But you know, we left this property for 2 months. We abandoned it, and man, Bermuda just grew in everywhere. So a lot of people have been asking how to keep Bermuda out of your gardens and flower beds. I'll show you real quick. Hold on. Just a quick note before I start. This stuff is not cheap. It's not like a $10 product, but it'll last you for 10 years. I'm just telling you, because if you mix it into a gallon tank sprayer, you're only going to be using anywhere from half an ounce to 1 ounce. And this bottle is, that bottle is a full quart. So it'll sit on your shelf for 10 years. I don't know how you're going to use it all. And again, I know it's expensive, but if you want something that's not going to kill your other plants, just use your Fusilade. Now you can selectively, if you want, dig into your gardens and lightly treat it with Roundup if you want, but or a killer. That Fusilade works really well. The bottle actually comes with a little measuring thing, and what I've found, in about 1 gallon of water, 1 ounce per gallon actually works really well on your flower beds on Bermuda. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put the 1 ounce in. I come in here and spray it, being careful of my drift. So here's a good example of an area. So I don't necessarily want to come out and spray Roundup, but man, I'll tell you what, the Bermuda just grows in here like crazy. So this is actually a really good place to use this. Again, be careful of your spray drift. They recommend you use a surfactant, but it definitely is about making sure that the Bermuda gets covered. So this is not like a Roundup product where you spray it and it dies off. This is a little bit slower action, and over the course of a couple of weeks you'll start to see it sort of just die off, and it just stops the action. It inhibits the growth and the spread of it. They have a full list of what you can spray it on and around, so you need to read that before you just go spraying. But as an example, in this bed here, we just came in here yesterday and started weeding it, and Ryan said, man, there's a lot of Bermuda grass in here. So that's why I have my Fusilade. I'm just going to come in here, I'm just going to cover all this Bermuda really well. Since this is a little bit safer here, what you can do is come in here to like the edge here and just basically just edge with this. See how I'm doing that? I'm just edging with the Fusilade. Okay, so let me go over just a couple things real quick with you on this product. This is one label that you really do need to read. You need to spend some time reading this label. But this doesn't kill. Again, it slowly stops the growth. You'll start to see yellowing, and then you'll start to see the grass die off that you sprayed, usually in about 7 to 21 days. This will control Bermuda, crabgrass, Johnson grass, goose grass, and you can also use this in Zoysia and Fescue as well too. But again, you want to read the label, because if you're going to put this out, it's only sometimes like 4 to 6 ounces per acre when you use that to treat it inside of another turf grass like that. So you can't come out here and spray a Bermuda grass lawn because you got goose grass in it, because it'll also kill the Bermuda. So understand that it controls things like Bermuda, crab, Johnson, goose grass. There's a whole list of the different ones that it'll control. but it is safe. It has a huge amount of plants that it's safe on. All your almost all the shrubs, all the plants, lots of flowers, even zinnias and all kinds of flowers and places that it's safe if you get an overspray on. Again, it runs about 80 bucks a bottle, but it's it lasts forever. And if you want to use it, give it a shot. Hope to help, Doc.